I started that job straight out of college. It was a small marketing firm. Nothing fancy, but it felt like the perfect first step. My boss, Mark, was one of those super charismatic guys. Always smiling, always cracking jokes. He believed in me, gave me real responsibilities, even called me his secret weapon during meetings. At first, everything was great. I loved my job. My coworkers were cool. I felt like I was finally building something. Then I met his wife. Her name was Dana. Beautiful and polished, cold. She came into the office one day for lunch with Mark. I smiled, introduced myself, said it was nice to meet her. She barely looked at me. I didn't think much of it. Maybe she had a rough morning, but things started to shift after that. Mark got quieter around me. Meetings were shorter. Projects I was leading were suddenly reassigned. I overheard one of the assistants whispering something about Dana not liking the new girl. That's when it hit me. She thought there was something going on between me and Mark. There wasn't. Not even close. I tried to ignore it, focus on my work, keep things professional. But the tension was there, thick, unspoken. Then one Friday afternoon, Mark called me into his office. He wouldn't look me in the eye, said they were restructuring, said it wasn't personal. But I knew. I packed up my desk in silence. As I walked out, I saw Dana standing by the elevators, arms crossed, watching me. I didn't say a word. That night, I cried harder than I had in years. Not because I lost the job, but because I lost it for something I didn't even do. Now, I freelance. I work on my own terms. I don't have to tiptoe around anyone's ego, but I'll never forget the lesson. Sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are at your job. It matters who feels threatened by you. And jealousy, it's louder than talent. A few weeks later, I ran into one of my old coworkers at a coffee shop. She looked surprised to see me and a little nervous. We sat down, and after a bit of small talk, she leaned in and said, "You know why you really got fired, right?" I just stared at her. She told me Dana had been checking my Instagram, watching my stories, asking around the office about how often I talked to Mark. Apparently, she even came in once when I wasn't there and told Mark it's her or me. That stung more than the firing, not because I cared about Mark, but because someone else's insecurity cost me my job, my income, and months of progress. And no one stood up for me, not even Mark. But here's the wild part. 6 months later, I got an email from him. Just one line. "I owe you an apology." I never replied. Some doors are better left closed.